Alrighty, here we go for Mario 8. This is the last episode of the series of finding everything in Super Mario Bros. 3. So, I'll be completely honest, there's not a hell of a lot of stuff in. Oh my word, okay, I just got shot in the face by a boom. Haha, missed me that time. Never claimed that I was any good at this game, but I did find everything, and in World 8, to be honest, there's not really a hell of a lot of secrets. World 8 is the only stage that was really difficult to actually film for this series was the fortress, because there's so many different pathways you can take. I may have actually sped that level up a bit. But in these early rounds, you're literally on a side scroller, you're just going through the haha, look at my landing on that. Right on the edge. But no, on this one, we are literally just casually going through in this little thing here. There's a tail power up, but the fire spits a little bit better for the end boss. Even though the end boss isn't difficult, they're just the regular guys that we've had for the whole game. Oh, I jumped right into that. But so far, I hope everyone's enjoyed the series, and I've hoped that you've all learnt new things. And also thanks everyone for leaving the comments, for those who have followed the series from episode 1 all the way through to episode 8. And unfortunately though, with these levels, you just can't really speed them up. So, just a little boomerang throwing enemy at the end, and all you get for that level is a star. So that was the, you describe them as tanks. The next one here is the airship, and again, there's not really any sort of like bonus room secrets in this one. There is a little, oh, the screen! The screen actually pushed me out of the way of the contact there, otherwise I would have been hit. The only kind of secret on this is that you can actually swim in here. You don't... I always thought when I was a kid that if you jump in what appears to be lava, that Mario would be fried to a crisp. However, it actually acts as water, and you can actually swim under all of the ship. Which means you basically can't get hit by anything. And I know a few people do know about this already, but it's still just a fun little that, you know, not everybody might have known that, yeah, you can actually swim and you can get under all the ships. Although if you stop swimming, if you let go of your you can hear Mario hitting his head on the bottom of the ship. If you stop pressing A, even just for a slight second, you will fall under the stage. You can swim literally to the end. However, I sat here for ages, so I've just put this on speed up. I could not get up. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure you can get up it. You just got to hit it at the absolute perfect time, and you got to get right on the edge. But it is very, very difficult. Now, with a frog suit, it'd be a lot easier. But after trying for like a minute or two, I ended up giving up. I ended up rewinding. I tried a few times, but I just couldn't quite get there. So maybe it isn't possible unless you have a frog suit. Anyway, so I had to rewind. And I just came back to here, so... And up on that, you can jump up pretty easily. And you've only got... I mean, to be fair, these stages aren't really that difficult. But... Unless you're me and you get hit by literally everything, but... And that right there, that is the last cannon. And there is a pipe there, run and jump into the pipe. So there's nothing interesting about these early stages. They're just the average tank and airship. So there is a stage 1 and 2 in this. There are a couple of secrets in them, but as for the remainder of the stages, there's not really that much. Well, not in this little first part here. Let's go down the pipe. And we end up here. So these hand stages, these are random. They actually pull you down at random. I was just lucky to get the first one there. As I'll go through them. There's a few, there's a tail power up and a couple of coin blocks there. There's also a coin block there. The rest of them are just breakable bricks. I mean, if you're collecting literally everything, you can collect some coins out of those blocks. But in this first hand stage, that is pretty much it. So, like I said, they are random. You have to move. If you want to play them, you might have to move on to them a couple of times. So, in this one, a few coins. And literally that's it. It's... What was even the point of these stages? I don't know. They give you a few tail power-ups, I guess, if for the ongoing parts. The stage 1 and 2. The stage 1 on World 8 is actually quite challenging. And, yeah, I'll grab them. Ran straight past them. Just coin blocks. Not gonna lie, you get a lot of fishies come your way. Okay, none of those move. They're not one of those sort of like bump ones. Ow. That's fine. Let's just get to the end. There's a few coins. If you are doing a collect every coin run or something, there's a few coins there. And we end the stage here by picking up, you guessed it, another tail. Okay, this level, this is at airship level. A lot of people say this is the hardest level in the game. I very much disagree. I have never, at this stage, I do not find this level difficult. I actually find it a bit easier because you don't have to wait so long for the stage to move. What I will say though is when I was a kid, yes, when I was young, like a child, I did actually find this level a bit difficult. I used to always use the P-Wing for this level, but today, this level, I actually find it to be actually fairly easy. See? Not a problem in the world. Oh my god, okay. I got a little bit too overconfident. Just a little bit too overconfident. I tried to avoid the boomerang and miss the airship. But there we go. Jump on him. Jump on Goomba. Or Goomba Boss. What is his name, actually? I'm not sure. I just call him Goomba Boss. But, alright, that is the fast-moving airship. And I do believe there is a stage 1 coming up after this. It is. Now, in this one, I am going to equip a P-Wing, just... there was a little bit of a cut edit. Alright, there we go. Alright, P-Wing. And the reason is, you can run back and forth and get P-Speed here, but fly straight up, and there is a P-Switch here. And there is a big load of coins. Which, why exactly, I don't know. Can you collect them all? Maybe if you dedicated enough, it'd be very difficult, but, well, I mean, you can't collect the ones that are off to the left of the screen anyway. Okay, now if you go down into this pipe, you will find a little bonus room here. There's just one-ups in them. Nothing really special, and in this stage, that is really the only bonus room. There aren't any other ones. There's just a few coin blocks around and stuff. The pipe that we just went down was here. You can actually go back down it if you so desire. But, alright, let's see if there is anything else. There's a coin block, which I am now stuck in. Fun. So that's one of the multiple coin hitting blocks. There's 2 breakable ones there. Oops. Haha. I fell. But not this time. Ow. Might actually be harder to do this with the P-Wing, to be honest. because you're always in P speed. Okay, you can kill boo ghosts with the turtle or the Koopa. Alright, this bit here, basically just gotta wait for that Koopa to jump. Now there is a coin block here. I never knew about this little coin block that was here. It's right there. I didn't know that block was there. Just as a boop, boop. Yeah, there we go. Alright, there is stage 1 done. Alright, in number 2, there is one anomaly about this. I did know this prior to doing this series, but I haven't known about this for long, if that makes sense. I didn't know about this as a kid. It was, I think I was watching something on Super Mario Bros. 3 on YouTube, but if you fall down here, you would think that Mario would get swallowed up by the sands and would have to restart. However, there is a little secret thing down here. There is actually 2 pipes. There's one on the left, there's one on the right. Down on the left, you go into this room here. And get a little tail power up. I mean, mind you, that's all that's in there. And if you go up through the pipe, you'll end up back on the world. So now, if we have a look down the right-hand side one, you will see loads and loads of coins. So let's fly up here. Do you want to collect all the coins in the room? Maybe. So if you come out the pipes, either one, you end up in this little area here. Let me rewind so we can just go through the rest of the stage, just so we can have a bit of a look. But there's see, Mario was airwalking there slightly as well. All right. Yeah. All right. There's a P switch in here, and with the P switch, you can turn these blocks here into coins. I guess it gives you a little bit more of a solid pathway. I have no doubt that I'm going to get hit here. Ah, all right, let's run. Oh, my word. Okay. I have claimed before that I am not that good at this game, but let me just get through here. There is nothing else in this stage, is there? No. Ah. Just bear with me. There we go. So getting uphill on that and not getting hit is actually quite challenging, as there is Sun Guy again. But that is all there is in this stage. Yeah, getting uphill there is actually a little bit tricky because you're dodging projectiles while trying to get uphill. Downhill, it's not too bad, but... Alright. In the fortress here. Alright, now you will see that I have sped this up quite a bit, so hopefully the noise isn't too off-putting. I think I'll turn it down a bit, but I was running around this area for quite a while. There's nothing really unique in this fortress. It's just that there's lots of different pathways you can take. And if I want to show you literally everything, I will do my best to show you literally everything. And there was one pathway in this level that actually took me a long time to find. And so there's actually a little P block there. I didn't know that P block was there. That's actually something new for me personally. But there was a little door there that you can get through here, and it will take you to a free life there. Alright, I didn't know about that. I will admit that. On this level, I didn't know about that. I mean, to go that far for a free life at this stage of the game is kind of... It's like, do you really need it at this stage? So, you would see me hit continue quite a few times, as we see a free life came out of that block there as well. But so, I run back and forth quite a lot just to try and show every pathway. You know, I can't really get through there unless I take damage, and I just ended up back at that door, which I seen not that long ago. There it is. So trying to read this stage off a map and trying to show you every pathway was an absolute nightmare. This is by far the hardest stage to try and navigate because like there are just so many different paths that you can take. It's absolutely crazy. I think the lettering on the doors ended up getting up to K. Ended up getting up to K or something like that. So, well, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. So that's like 11 pathways, like that I've already counted there. So we've gone back to where that star was, and I would have been trying to study. Okay, now you can actually respawn that. Actually, I might have despawned it from rewinding or anything, but there was actually a pathway that I was trying to find, and I was having a bit of difficulty finding it. And there was a 1-up down there. That's why I was trying so hard to find it. Now that one on the far right, that will take you to the end of the stage. Where does this bit take you to? I've been there before. And yeah, it's a hidden 1-up, and it's in sort of like a little cranny. It was just finding it that was difficult. No, I'm in the same spot again. So I rewound a bit here. I went back to here. As we saw all those rooms, that takes you to the end, and we don't want to go to the end. Bear with me, it took me a little while to find the pathway, but where it actually ended up being was... I think I'll get to it soon. I think what was happening, I kept getting myself stuck, and I kept having to rewind. Ah, it's there. I think it's in that brick there, in that little room that we were just under then. And to actually get to it... So I know this one is confusing due to the way that I'm playing it, but... There it is. That's what I was trying to look for, was that 1-up getting down there. If anyone is able to follow that as I'm speeding up and slowing down, otherwise I was in here for like 20 minutes. There's nothing in this fortress other than 1-ups, which are really a secret sort of thing. So that may have been a bit painful to sit through, but there's nothing unique in there. It's just if you want to collect everything, there is a 1-up there, and it's obscurely difficult to get to that section of the... Now, what I have done, I have sped up this as well. There's literally no secrets. I don't think there's even any power-up blocks in this level. So I sped this up as well. Because this one, again, is kind of lengthy. And now that I watch back, I kind of wish I sped the first two up as well. But get through him. And this is the last one before none other than Bowser's Castle. So, World 8, to be honest, I think World 8 is actually a little bit lackluster, but even Bowser's Castle, but alright, all of the pathways in Bowser's Castle. I must have done a cut edit, I don't know why. Never mind. Alright, hello Mario, he's like, smooth operator. Alright, through this door, we'll take you down here. You can't go up anywhere through here. And it will take you literally straight back to the start. So that is not the way to go. So if you fly up here, you come up here, there's a little thingy in the ground. There's a hole below us there. So don't fall down the hole. Alright, there is a 1-up in the corner there. And you can actually clip through the wall there, if you want to avoid going down and dodging all those projectiles where there is nothing else. So let's float upwards. So when you go through this little bit here, there's a few different doorway paths that you can take. The one at the very top here will send you to this spot here. So we will come back to that. Alright, there's that little power up bit there. If we come down Go up this way. There's that dude there that slides out and tries to get you. And then there's this little bit here. And through this doorway, we come to this spot here. And again, we will come back. In terms of secrets, other than the pathways that you can take, there's nothing really secret in this castle. It's just different pathways. Okay, there's that guy there. Now, if you go through the door here, you end up back at the start. So that's where that starting. If you ran through the dude, that's where it just would have taken you. You would have been stuck nowhere. So don't go through the bottom door. There's nothing in the bottom door. So shall I above him? Oops. That's what happens if you don't jump fast enough and get hit by fire. Okay, so through this pathway, there's that dude who shoots stuff at you. There's a tail up power up there. None of those ones aim anything at you. And then you come to here. Now what you can do here is you can fly up and you can actually clip through the wall here and you can get yourself permanently stuck. Is it a secret? Some people probably didn't know about it, but literally you will run out of time in the level. Come through the door here and you will be at one of Bowser's rooms. Now, you can initiate the Bowser fight here and he will spit fire at you. And notice how there's a little gap between the bricks and the bottom of that one. So let's go back. Go back. Alright, so that was that middle one. The other pathway is this one at the top here. So remember that first Bowser room, and remember him spitting fire at you, because there is one little oddity about the game. So if you fly through this little area here, again, there's a little statue up there. Now, if you clip through this one, this time you will not get stuck. You will actually clip through the wall, and you will end up back. This is the path that we took just a minute ago. You can actually clip through the wall. So they're actually in the same sort of like scene sequence. So if you go through the door here, you'll end up in another Bowser room. See, this one doesn't have the little gap at the bottom of the stage. And notice he's still spitting fire in this one too. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back. And if you fly up, you will see that if you fly up and you go along the side here, you can actually run through the very top. And you can run all the way back, all the way through. So there's actually a little gap at the top here, and we are now on top of the stage. And we are now at the very start of the stage. So there's a little pathway up there for those who didn't know it. Now one little. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to clip through the wall just to save the time. So I'm going to go back through the other pathway, and we're going to end up in the Bowser room that we had. Alright, we're going to end up in Bowser room with the little gap at the bottom of the floor. So we get through here. Alright, so we're in Bowser room with the little bottom at the bottom of the stage. Now, if you fly up and you fly around here, you will end up in the other Bowser room. So this is the Bowser room that has the floor. And notice this time, see, he's not spitting any fire. And you can bounce off his head if you so desire. But see, Bowser won't spit fire if you do this. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go back over this way. And I'm just going to a little thing. I'm going to fly back and fly back over. And then fly back over to the first room that I was in. So again, on this one, Bowser won't spit any fire if you do that. If you go straight through the room, sure. Okay, now Bowser's hitbox. Bowser's hitbox is only on the top half of his body. It's not on his lower half. I I don't think that's supposed to be a thing. So if you jump into him, you will actually knock yourself out. But literally, Bowser's bottom half doesn't have a hitbox, which is very strange. I don't think it's meant to be. I think there might be a programming error, because I'm pretty sure him jumping on you like that is supposed to damage you. So literally what you can do here, you can sit here and you can wait for Bowser without him breathing fire. Usually he'd be breathing fire, obviously, but if you fly up and down through the 2 Bowser rooms like that, you disable his fire somehow. And you can actually fly underneath like this, and you can humiliate Bowser to absolutely no extent. As we have a little victory theme play out. So in terms of World 8, there's not really that many secrets, if I'm being honest, but so let's fly back up this way and view the endgame scene. Okay. After that little scene, then we get this little tune play. World 1, Grassland. World 2, Desert Hill. I used to love this theme when I was a kid. So yeah, that's it. So as we play out, we have a little review of all the worlds that we visited. And well, as we're coming up to the end, well, thank you everybody for tuning into the series, and I hope you learned something new about Super Mario Bros. 3. I know I definitely did. Researching all of the stages individually, finding all their secrets, and then putting it together in a 8-video compilation, one for each world. Well, that is it for me. Thanks everyone for tuning into the series, and thanks for leaving all the comments throughout as well as we come to the end. I'm planning to do one on Donkey Kong as well, Donkey Kong Country 1, 2 and 3. So check back every now and then. I think I've done the first world for Donkey Kong. I'll have to continue that. Well, thanks everybody once again. Wherever you're in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.